Welcome to Heart Matters. I'm Peter Barlis. Now, you may have come across the channel in your search for information, either because you've been asked to visit a cardiologist, or you or a loved one have been experiencing symptoms that may be related to a heart condition, or that you're concerned may be related to one. Now, the channel represents a vehicle for sharing general information only and is purely educational, so I must stress that you should always discuss with your local healthcare practitioner about your specific symptoms and individual circumstances. Now, the channel has arisen after more than 15 years of practice as a cardiologist, both here in Australia but also across leading centres around the world. I'm presently based in Melbourne and aim to have the channel be a general source of information focusing on all aspects that are relevant to heart health and well-being. Now, over the years, as we've all become increasingly computer savvy, and in particular, as we all search online for cures to our ailments or an explanation to those vague symptoms that we might have, countless patients of mine have requested an online resource that really cuts through all the jargon and puts things in a simple, reassuring and empathetic manner. And that's been my motivation and approach throughout the years with my own patients and practice. Now, with heart disease unfortunately continuing to represent the leading cause of disability in our community, no doubt anything we can do as professionals to further provide clear, timely information in an educational format will, I believe, advance our endeavours to reduce the burden of this condition and make us all more informed. In terms of my background, well, as I mentioned, I've been fortunate to have worked across leading centres nationally and internationally, and continue to be at the forefront of cardiovascular research and innovation. I have a very strong team of researchers, both here in Melbourne, but with global connections and partnerships. And in particular, my focus has been on how we best evaluate the development of plaque or cholesterol buildup, a process known as atherosclerosis, and how this builds up in the arteries and how we tackle this as an interventional cardiologist that I am by using devices known as stents, which act as springs or scaffolds to treat a blockage or a narrowing, either in the setting of an acute heart attack or with severe blockage causing significant symptoms. Now, in 2009, I was proud to introduce into Australia at the time what was a very novel technique to scan inside the arteries, and that provides unprecedented detail on the way we best can manage coronary artery disease. This technique, called optical coherence tomography, or OCT for short, scans the arteries and really provides an unprecedented level of information and provides us with a future now to look at tailoring therapies for individual patients and their individual arteries to get precise treatments that are safer long term. We will cover all aspects of heart health. Now, we will go through why are some of the reasons you might be asked to go and see a cardiologist, what risk factors we need to be considering, and we will also go through some of the investigations that you might be asked to undertake in a search for whether there could be an underlying heart condition or not. We will also feature interviews with guests, researchers and clinicians across Australia and the world, focusing on key themes. So again, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you tuning in. Please do subscribe to ensure that you remain updated with information as it comes out. And until next time, bye for now.